Oh, I'm ticked. I would have had this pool won. I was somebody who knew the Chiefs could pull off the upset. I'm somebody who knew the Chicago Bears put a 16 on whoever playing against the Chicago Bears. I'm somebody who knew to put low points on Seattle because Russell Westbrook is with Sierra and he's still with her. I knew. But what I didn't know, and I saw it, and I should have known, because the person I'm mad at is myself. I'm mad at myself for believing in the New York Football Giants. That's what I'm mad about. Because I saw it in preseason, I saw it, period. It's been a minute. I would have had this. I lost 14 points tonight on the New York Giants because I just knew they could win this game. Because the Cowboys play the same way every year. And I said, there's no way Dak Prescott could beat. You're going to have to pass the ball. They're going to focus in on Zeke. There's no way the defense is going to allow them to run them all over them. And the defense did their job. And the Cowboys defense got a break because Eli Manning was overthrowing people. Please do not mention Odell Beckham Jr. in this whole conversation. Okay? Odell Beckham Jr. don't have nothing to do with Eli Manning overthrowing people and throwing behind him. That got nothing to do with Odell Beckham Jr. See, Cowboys gonna say defense. It's not defense when the other person overthrows a person. He's wide open. All you gotta do is hit him. So that means the defense didn't do their job. They got let off the hook. That's what happened. It wasn't the pressure. He had nobody around him when he was throwing it. He'll be wide open, throw the ball, 3rd and 2, and the ball is behind him. How many times did you see that? How many times did you see this over the head? Eli played a terrible game. They have the stupidest plays I've ever seen called. My grandmother can know what they running. How you think you fooling Lee? Lee is the only one I really gave credit to in the entire football game. Because he was smart enough to know that this alphabet plays that they running, it's like pregame school stuff that they seen in high school. Eli just follows one receiver all the time. Lee gonna be, oh, I know what this is. No, I'm not going to get him. I know exactly where this is going. He's gonna throw it here. This is what he does. Lee was around the ball because you don't know how to look him off. Tom Brady would have had Lee somewhere in La La Land. You don't know what you're doing, Eli Manning. And oh my God, now people are understanding. They won 2 Super Bowls, and maybe it wasn't because of Eli Manning and those bums that they had. Maybe Tom Coughlin actually knew what he was doing. Maybe Tom Coughlin knew the limitations in Eli Manning and managed him well. And this idiot coach, all he knows how to do is talk crap on the internet and to the media. You talk crap when your players could back it up. Y'all wasn't scoring at all in the preseason, and it showed up in the regular season. Y'all can't score touchdowns. You have no running game. Who runs the ball? All last season, they running with 3 tight ends and a running back. 3 tight ends and a running back? And yeah, we finna run with 3 tight ends and a running back. You giving the defense an easy way out. The defense is looking at this and saying, party time. We only got to worry about 3 guys that's dead slow, or they finna run the ball. Which one you think they gonna do? Run the ball. Bang. That's why they were like last in running last year. They have no running game this year either. It's, oh my God, this team is in such disarray to have a defense that stacked. Their defense is set. Their defense is stacked. Their defense did their job. Dez Bryant is a bum. And what's his name? Janoris Jenkins put him right back in prison. Put him right back on lockdown. He got nothing. What did Dez do today? I don't even know. Let me check. See if they got a stat on Dez Bryant. Because he's a star, right? I see receiving. Witten, 7 for 59 yards. Terrence Williams, 6 for 68. I don't even see Dez Bryant. He don't exist. As Shannon Shaw would say, Jack Rabbit! That Jack Rabbit! Jack Rabbit gonna have that. Skip, you know Jack Rabbit. Jack Rabbit gonna have that boy on lockdown. Jack Rabbit gonna have him like this here. If he got a reception, I don't see it. I don't remember him catching nothing. They threw a pass interference flag his way to bail him out. Oh, there it is. He got 2 receptions for 43 yards. Dez Bryant, 2 receptions for 43 yards. Yeah, that's an all-pro. Dak Prescott looked like crap tonight. He looked like crap. He was forced to make passes and he looked lost. The defense had him lost in space. He looked really bad tonight. They was like, oh no, he just got to settle down. He'll be all right. No, he looked real bad. No. Don't say the Giants look bad. The Giants did not look bad. The Giants offense looked bad. The Giants offensive coordinator looked bad. The Giants head coach looked bad. The defense looked great. The Giants defense is great. They had to play almost 100 plays because the offense can't keep nobody off the field. They can't move the ball. And you got Eli Manning, who's supposed to be a superstar quarterback. Rate Eli Manning tonight. Where do you think he would be rated tonight? He should be rated as the bucket water boy. He should be the water boy tonight. I'll be like, here, carry this spit bucket. That's about the best thing you could do right now, Eli. Carry that spit bucket. That's exactly what he need to be doing, carrying a spit bucket around. And hey, Dak Prescott ain't far off. He wasn't great either. He just didn't make any mistakes. But in a game like this, Dak was supposed to shine because these are the type of defenses you're going to have to face when it's hot. Don't give me these other teams you're going to blow out because they suck. And you can just dip and dump and oh man, look at Dak. These are the type of defenses you got to beat. And there was a lot of plays Dak Prescott screwed up on. DBs wasn't holding, they were just physical. They play defense. I don't want to hear that. DBs was holding. No, the offensive line was saving Dak. And then they didn't look great. No, that defense was getting in there. They were getting in them cracks. 61 and had a hard night. He had a hard night tonight. And normally he played great. But he had a hard assignment guarding them Giants. They was getting in there. Nah, how you gonna say he played like D-Mac? D-Mac got you to a Super Bowl, got the Eagles to 6 NFC championships, if not 7. They ain't made it back since. I don't even think they've been in the playoffs. Last year was probably the first year. What? They getting waxed. D-Mac was accurate. He was one of the biggest accurate, had one of the highest percentage from touchdown to field goal, interception ratio there was. It's 19-3 when you should have been winning 34-3. This should have been a 34-3 game. If you're Dallas, you're disappointed. You weren't getting the ball in the end zone. That's what you're upset about. Okay, let's take a look. Let's look at the touchdowns for Dallas. One touchdown. One touchdown. And you call that a blowout. I'm with whoever win my money. That's the team I'm with. You got one touchdown for Jason Witten. The only play they run in practice. That little fake handoff to Zeke and the little dump off the Witten. The only little 5-yard play they can run in practice. The one they show you every week. So if you're a defense, you should understand that this is coming. What you mean? Players get traded to other teams all the time. I taken my talents to New England. I've taken my talent to New England. Lee was serious, and Lee did his job because, one, he realized that he has an inept coach on the other side of New York Giants. Their offensive coordinator sucks. They don't know what they're doing. They're running the stupidest plays in football history. And for some reason, the Cowboys even let them in the game to get the field goal. The 3 that they got. Do you realize the Cowboys went into a cover 2 zone for the entire opening drive? It took them 10 minutes to get 3 points. Eli Manning and the Giants suck. Their offense are ridiculous. Eli has to stop. What he doesn't understand is that you got to throw the DB off. Lee, he should have knows the play. He knows where the ball is going. He knows where you're going to go. Because he's reading your eyes. Even if he can't understand the play, all he can do is follow Eli's eyes. Because Eli going to walk him with the eyes. He locks in on a receiver. Something you should have been got rid of by now. Tom Brady don't do that. Tom Brady has different ways he throws off the linebackers. When he gets the ball, what Brady does is he pat the ball. If you pat the ball, if you see Brady drop back and you see him doing this, and you don't like wondering what that means, this is like in boxing, it's called like a feint. When you throw and you're patting the ball, you're throwing off the linebacker's timing. He don't know when you're going to release it. That's why you pat it. It keeps the linebackers honest. That's why he pats it. It keeps them home because they don't know what's happening. They'll react sometimes to him patting the ball. It keeps them still because they're seeing movement with the hands. All these little key details you got to pick up on. Eli's just sitting there like a dummy. That's why he throws so many interceptions. That's why he has the highest. Last year, he was the highest in interceptions, least in touchdowns. Because he's not that great of a quarterback. And Tom Coughlin knew it. And you fired him for it. He wasn't the problem. Why would you get rid of a coach that you sit there and got won 2 Super Bowls with? Coughlin, y'all was like, Coughlin needs to be fired. No, it was this bum Eli Manning. They were getting players on the team. Y'all forgot Plexico Burris shot himself in the leg. They lost him. Then this guy, he was dancing with the stars and injured himself. Dancing around with stars. Then he wanted to go on. They kept him on the team because he was an icon. But they had to get rid of them bums. Coughlin was getting players on the team that could play, but he kept Eli in a small space system that would let him be successful. This stupid coach thinks Brandon Marshall, you send Brandon Marshall, who's like 40 years old, on a go pattern. You don't send Brandon Marshall on a go pattern with a 20-year-old cornerback. Who calls that play? Who you fooling? That guy could have been late to the play, like, hi. Oh, Marshall's going out. All right, hold on. I'm going to go get him in a minute. You want to get him? Oh, no, you go get him. All right, I got him. And caught back up to Brandon Marshall. Who was you fooling on that on first down? I'm like, this is the dumbest play call ever. That's like sending the tight end on the go route. Nah, I got this. Randy Moss, you go on the inside. We gonna fool him. I'm gonna go on the go route and burn this chump. Brandon Marshall has played for like 1,700 years. This is probably his last year in the NFL. He's ready for the broadcast booth. He showed you that. And you want to send him on a fly pattern? Not only was the Dallas guy there, he was there, the safety was there like, hey, what's up? I heard they throwing the ball this way. It is? Oh, man, we can get a pick. Everybody come on out here. The linebacker got a chance to get out there. Everybody out there like, all right, we waiting on this ball. Marshall huffing and puffing just to get 20 yards. Oh, man. Kodak Prescott. I'll be right now yelling at Kodak Prescott. He played like Kodak crap tonight. Y'all really blew, y'all left so many points out there. It was ridiculous. And I don't know what was going on with Zeke. Zeke was strong, but he wasn't as fast as he normally was. That tells me he ain't all the way in playing shape. It was a couple of them holes he should have blew through. He was hitting the hole strong, but he wasn't hitting it fast like he was last year. He was hitting it fast. He was fast and powerful. This time he was just using power. He didn't look good. And everybody else, oh man, Zeke was incredible, man. Zeke, man, he got 100 yards. I'm like, yeah, but look how many carries it took him to get 100. He was getting 100 with 13, 15 carries last year. This year, he's struggling to get 6. Struggling to get 7. That smells like an injury gonna come now. Now, he's strong. Don't get me wrong. Zeke, I mean, he broke some tackles, but they was on him like a coat. They were like this. Now, the defense stay out there long enough, they gonna get tired because the offense got to do something. So I'm quite sure that whole locker room, some people got cussed out. What they have to do to get better? Good. Beat the hell out of Eli Manning in the locker room. That's exactly what somebody need to do. They need to grab him and be like, look, cuz, I'm going to tell you right now, I ain't doing this just, be doing it. I'm doing it so that you can wake up and you can get in this game. Now, I want you to look at the film, and every time you do something stupid, I'm going to hit you. Now, watch that. Now, why did you do that? Why did you overthrow him? He's wide open. The man's 6 feet tall. He could jump. You ain't have to throw the ball way up there. He could get the ball. Oh, the ball just sailed. It just sailed? All right, let's go to the next film. All right, right here. Now, see how he making the cut? What made you throw it behind him? Why'd you throw it behind him for? Oh, you don't know why. You just happened to throw the ball behind him. Okay. Now, let's watch here. See, the pocket is collapsing. You're supposed to take off and run right here. You only need 2 yards. Didn't that cross your mind? The pocket's collapsing. Why are you trying to go up and you got nowhere to go now? You're supposed to run and you decide to still throw the ball to a guy who's standing right on the line of scrimmage, who's 2 feet in front of you. Where he gonna go? It's 3 Cowboys right there. And you got a penalty because the guy thought you were smart enough to realize you're supposed to run right here, and you didn't run. You decided to keep the ball, so he went running down the field, and now you got a penalty for an illegal man downfield because he thought you was smart. But you was stupid. But no need to talk. Now, you're going to keep getting hit like this until you start hitting some targets out there. So you understand what I'm saying? We ain't just going to be paying you money just to not do your job. So every time you don't get your job, you getting popped in the mouth. He going to be at the press conference like this. What happened to you in practice? Well, I made a couple of mistakes. Eli would be beat up. My hands would be sore. I'll be in there with my hand in ice. Yeah, we had a good practice today. Yeah, I doubt he make those mistakes on Sunday. Straighten him out real quick. He might be kind of slow. He is kind of slow. Well, the coach need to be sitting in that chair. I had him hooked up to the electric chair. I hit him with a vote. What made you call this go route with Marshall? Don't you realize he's 59,000 years old? And that's a 19, 20-year-old corner? He could accidentally backpedal and catch him. What made you? I thought we'd catch him on a... Wrong answer. Every time you speak, I'm hitting you with voltage. Let's go through this play call. It's 1st down and 10. Look at the cover. Look where they at. They know you finna run the ball right here. Well, you know what you do? Why? You run the ball. Now, right here, you got a tight end in the game. Why wouldn't you throw him the ball? He's wide open as soon as the play say hike. You want to throw to the wide receiver cutting across the path. Don't you see the linebackers watching that? Why wouldn't you send the tight end to block Lee? Because you know Lee's been a problem. He's reading all the plays. Why don't you help the quarterback out and send the tight end out to block him? And a blocking pattern to clear the wide receiver across. Oh, that sounds like a good idea. I know. That's something smart coaches say. Why wasn't you saying it? Boy, I have them all in there. I'll be like, get out. Bring the offensive coordinator in here. Who called them plays? You and him. It was him. Well, you should have talked him out of it. They all getting it. They are all getting it. They are all getting it. The New York Giants offense, everybody who responsible on there is getting it. Now for Dallas, they should have Dak Prescott sitting right there in that chair. Dak, yeah. What was wrong with you tonight? You weren't good. You blew a lot of easy passes. What you mean? But we won. Oh, you think that's just winning? 19-3, we scored 1 touchdown and kicked 65 field goals? You think that's going to beat New England? You think we'll get to play New England playing like that? In the playoffs? What happened when we play against a real team that got an offense that can score? You think we could beat Green Bay playing like this? We supposed to win 34-0. I spent a lot of money out here. Jerry be right out there like, look, I spent a lot of money out here. I don't want to have my stats blown. But we won the game, coach. We won this game because they lost it. That's what happened. They lost the game. That's how we won it. I want to win it. Gosh. The Cowboys win. A team that just scored 1 touchdown is finna win it? Are you kidding me? This team can't get it in the end zone. One game, dude. Yeah, you're right. It is one game. And this is why I'm going off, because the NYG New York Giants, please play this video for the New York Giants. Send it to any player from the New York Giants. They know exactly what I'm talking about. The defense could all sit down. Y'all did y'all job tonight. This is all on the offense. Y'all better get involved. That rookie wide receiver who want to get on, hey, you doing your job? Go talk to him. Go have a seat. Talk to him. Get his mind right. Get him back where you need to be. Talk to your quarterback and say, look, man, you missing some throws. That's real makeable. You real shaky in the pocket. And if you're going to be real shaky in the pocket, step up and go. Take off. You got to know when to have balls, Eli. You got to know when to put the balls on the line and say, look, we got to get first downs. The Giants need Kaepernick. He playing better than Eli right now. You can have Shannon say that tomorrow. He gonna be a lot of teams. He gonna be saying that for tomorrow. Oh, you think he wouldn't? Think he ain't a better player, Skip? He could be in Houston right now. He could be in. There's a lot of teams they gonna be saying that for. Thank you, sir. I'm glad you like the shirt. Skip gonna be, how about those Cowboys? I told you. Dak Prescott was gonna run. He was gonna run, and there's nothing nobody can do to stop him. Did you see Witten? Witten was reborn. He was running that ball down the field. Skip gonna be Skip. Skip! Come on, Skip! Witten wasn't doing nothing. The defense held them in check. It was Eli Manning. Come on, Skip. Now you know. Now, come on, Skip. Skip. You know Jack Rabbit. Jack Rabbit had him. Jack Rabbit had him. Look, Jason Witten did his job. He's slow. Everybody know that. This man's supposed to have 100-something yards with the receptions he had tonight. But Witten is the guy that's going to go down pretty much right after the catch. You got to catch him in stride. They got that one little play where he ducked down like he finna fake run it and hand it off, and they dipped the pass out to Witten. They look at the defense and call that play because that's the play Dak can run. And, of course, it starts off the only touchdown of the season, only touchdown of the game. Anybody who got Bailey as a kicker, you going to have a great year. The man hit 4 field goals today. 4. So if you play fantasy football, they wouldn't have gotten the touchdown if it wasn't for that pass interference call on Dez Bryant. That was a gift. The refs threw that so they could speed this game up because nobody was scoring. That's the truth. Nobody was scoring and the game was getting boring, so they said, we got to speed this up. The Giants was playing them man. The Giants was playing them in straight man defense. The Cowboys play a lot of cover 2 and 3-4. They went to the cover 2 a lot. And they got away with it because Eli's an idiot. All the drives were stalled because Even when they have momentum, they don't know how to capitalize. They don't have any plays. And everybody's like, Odell Beckham, if he was out there, what is he going to do? What is he going to do that these guys couldn't do? There's no reason why he can't hit an open guy. They was like, nobody was open. There was plenty of guys open he was missing. And when they were covered, it's because he was telling the plays. Sean Lee was breaking all that stuff up. They didn't play no cover 2 with the robber. I didn't see that at all. But let's look at the net yardage. The net passing yardage was 263 for the Dallas Cowboys. 198 for the Giants. Both passing yardage sucked. Okay, rushing yards. 129 for Dallas. 35 for the Giants. So once again, they still have a rushing problem. And I don't know why people ain't seeing this. The longest run they had rushing. Eli Manning ran for -1 yard. Shepard had 1 carry for 6 yards. 3 rushes from Darka for 14 yards. 7 rushing attempts for Perkins. He got 16 yards. His longest was 3. Odara's longest was 12. Now, let's go to the rushing for Dallas. Mr. wasn't really, it took him 24 rushes to get 104 yards. His longest was 10. Dak Prescott had 3 for 24 yards, and his longest was 17 yards. And Morris had 4 rushes for 1 yard. His longest was 4 yards. So neither really did anything. And that's what I want you to know. Don't let these scores fool you. Manning threw a pick near the end when it really didn't even make a difference. The game was over. He did what Eli Manning does, play bad. But both teams suck. Sean Lee did his job. But both teams played terrible. And I can't give the Dallas defense a lot of credit when I see Eli Manning being so ridiculous on the field. And everything goes off his body language. He's nothing but he's Jay Cutler. He quits on the play. Have you seen that? He quits on plays. If he throws an interception or a bad pass, he's like this. Kirk Cousins is the same way. If things are going bad, they show it. They don't have that leadership. And they was like, well, he keeps beating Tom Brady. Eli's good enough to beat Brady. When they had Coughlin, yeah. Now that coach ain't there, let's see where they go now. He knew what plays to call with Eli. He knew who to use in what situations. Tom Coughlin, they had a running game. They could run the ball. They didn't have this problem that they have now. No running backs. You think Coughlin wouldn't have had a running back in there? Even before they were going to the Super Bowl, they had Tiki Barber. They had guys in there that could run. Now you don't know who the running back is. on the New York Giants. And they're not getting the job done. I told you. Who runs the ball in a 3 tight end set? You're giving the defense has very little options. Instead of 6 options to look for or passing options, now you reduced it to like 3 slow guys. And you got and you got a running back. What are they gonna do? Oh, run. Come on, man. It's very simple. It's very simple. Because they not Tom Coughlin. Tom Coughlin would have had Adrian Peterson on the Giants. I guarantee you that. Hey, where's Tom Coughlin coaching right now? Ain't he coaching right now? Ron Dane. Oh, Tom Coughlin coaching the Jags, right? You know what they did today? They won. You know what the Jags got? They got 2 rookie cornerbacks. You know what their defense looked like today? Their defense looked outstanding against Houston. So you know what Tom Coughlin could do better than this idiot coach that they got in the New York Giants uniform? Who likes to talk to the press. See, that's his problem. That coach, he loved talking to the press. Yeah, I don't see nothing they got over there in Dallas. Now they can really say that about you. Y'all getting all fired up. You getting your players to talk in the media. But I want them to talk on the field. I want the offense to talk on the field. The defense showed up and did what they were supposed to do. But somebody didn't show up and do what they were supposed to do over there. And that's the problem. So whenever you look at that situation and you go, oh, okay, I get it. They ain't doing their job. Look to your left, look to your right, and see what's going on. Leonard Fournette is the running back. Fournette didn't even play. Oh, I thought you talking about for the Giants. Yeah, Tom is in the front office. You know why he's in the front office? Because he knows personnel. He knows who to get on the field. This idiot coach for the Giants don't. That's why they're not going to the Super Bowl. They not good enough to go to the Super Bowl. Because you got an idiot coach who don't realize he got an all-pro defense. Like, they might as well just send the entire New York Giants defense to the Pro Bowl. Who cares about Odell Beckham? This dude don't do nothing. He does nothing. He catch a couple of passes. What did they do last year? They barely was scoring last year. They had the same problem. Valentine Outlaw. What did I tell you to do if you don't get a notification? Make sure you hit that help button. That's right on the side of your YouTube. We right here. You go right over there where it say help and feedback. Tell them you're not getting notifications for. Make sure you click the notification button, 1. Make sure you clicked it, 1. 2, make sure you subscribed before you complain. then you send them my URL and say I'm not getting notifications for this page. Why? Odell sells tickets, Odell sells commercials. That's all he is merchandising. Oh, Victor Cruz is on a cruise. He got cut. Whenever you can't make it on the Chicago Bears final roster, it's time to retire. I don't like Odell Beckham. I think he's a flash in the pants. He's never gonna be what everybody thinks he is. He's got an amazing physical ability. That's it. He's a great athletic player. He's not a great football player. You look at real coaches like the Pittsburgh Steelers. You look at let's listen to some of the talk around the league. Let's take a look at the league and listen to the show. Listen to some players.
Those Dragons? Yeah. I felt like I lived a lifetime in my head when the ball's in the air. I'm not even kidding. I think I blacked out for like a part of it.
You can write whatever story you want to write about his missing preseason and all of that. The bottom line is we got highly penalized. It put us behind the chains and it minimized the running game. Write that, because that's what happened.
You know, I don't know if I dream in my wildest dreams. You know, most of the time I'm thinking about, you know, my wife in my wildest dreams.
That's a real good way to segue from that. So I'll just say
See what Tomlin say? You see what Mike Tomlin said? Look, they put us behind the chains today. Print that. And you know what? They won. That was a winning coach. That was a winning coach's response. Let's go back to Tomlin again. They won the game. All right, let's just get that assessed. They won the game. But he know the real reason that the Cleveland Browns was even in the game.
Whatever story you want to write about his missing preseason and all of that, the bottom line is we got highly penalized. It put us behind the chains and it minimized the running game. Write that.
There you go. Call it like you see it, Tomlin. Call it how it is. Somebody gonna say it's a slow news day. How could it be a slow news day on the opening of the NFL? And I got the Guardians of the Galaxy Inferno with David Hasselhoff, the Hoff. So what if Hasselhoff did coke? That's the Hoff. Don't hassle the Hoff. When in the world did I ever say I was boycotting no NFL? Nah, you've never heard me say nothing like that.
Because that's what happens.
'Cause that's what happened. Mike Tomlin. I wish somebody can show me the New York Giants interview. I want to know what the head coach had to say. What could he say? Well, let's listen to Ezekiel Elliott talk about his subpar performance.
Was every day has kept me focused and made me not give up and keep going. Your name getting dragged through the mud. It's been, like I said, 14 months and just kind of being associated with that, and that's tough. I'm just relieved for the fact that I'll finally get a fair trial. I'll finally get a chance to prove my innocence, and just happy that I'm able to be with these guys for as long as it's permitted, and just not having to miss time and not being away from them. I've kind of just stopped worrying about it because it's really not in my hands at this point. I'm just really focused right now on being the running back I need to be so this team can be successful, so we can accomplish what we want to, and just remain focused and keep playing at a high level. I'm not really talking about it anymore. I'm just talking about this team. That's what's important. This whole situation has been such a distraction, but what's really important, what really should be getting all the light is this team. After a good game like tonight, don't need to talk about that anymore.
A good game. A good game? I feel like Nino Brown. Because if he think that's a good game, they ain't going to the Super Bowl. A good game. A good game. Y'all score one touchdown in the game, but it's a good game. Oh, there your hero. Look at him. He does all that for practice, but they ain't gonna let him play because the coach is an idiot. Look, there's Zeke. Having some success. Yeah, there you go. And there's the play that they run every single practice. The ridiculous little fake handoff and throw to Witten play. Giants offense. And they focus on him. Let's look at Eli. The Yankees scored 16. Jets and Giants scored 15. Wow, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Dak threw a duck over there, and it almost was a pick six. Apple was almost going to the house. Look at that. The pass was behind him. He had to pin it on his back. Now they trying to say, look at him, and he over there smiling. Odell Beckham is smiling about the catch. Smiling about it. You on the other team, dummy. He made the catch on y'all. You supposed to be mad you ain't out there. And y'all like that bum, Odell Beckham Jr. I don't understand y'all.
They had more fun. They had more energy than in preseason in those games than any team I've been associated with the Cowboys.
No, I mean.
Oh, here's this loser.
Tremendous player, but we got players. We got to play better than that. We got to we got to do a better job finding completions on third down, converting those third downs, and we'll do a better job of that.
As cliche as it sounds, the first game of the season, luckily, because we're not where we need to be. I'm hoping we didn't. I don't know what it was. I mean, I guess maybe beating them 2 times last year. Maybe we had a little lull. Think it was going to happen again for us, but we got our butts kicked tonight.
So the Giants take their bruised tailbones back to New York City.
Where's the coach? Get me the coach.
To the war of attrition.
Get me the coach. Top 5 running back. He's a loser. Yeah, y'all act like he the best one. Antonio Brown, you know what Antonio Brown do? He win. Thanks for the $1 donation. At least you donated something, Mark. You can't win. You're right. He got an inept quarterback. But he's an inept, spoiled baby player on the field anyway. That didn't stop Randy Moss from winning. Randy Moss was in there. Antonio Brown is the top one. Him, Julio Jones, those guys, you know what they do? They win. They win. Odell been in here 4 years. He getting all these arcade numbers, and what he do? He get hurt. He ain't made for football. He made for girls track. He too busy trying to make commercials. What the Steelers win? Are you on crack? Steelers got a Super Bowl. They go into AFC Championship games. They in the mix every year. The Giants ain't been, that was their first time in the playoffs in like 4 years. 4 years. That was their first time in the playoffs last year. And you saw what happened to them. I ain't hating, it's the truth. He's a bum. He's overrated. He's not a winner. I would not want Odell Beckham on my team. Not at all. You can have him. Oh, this Carson Wentz guy. All he is an arcade quarterback. He will be exposed to. But he's just what the Eagles need. They win on some arcade plays, some herky-jerky stuff. Then they play a real team. Carson Wentz ends up throwing 4 picks. Yeah, Cam, he can quarterback. He can not only run, they try to make him out to be a running quarterback. His rookie year, he threw for 4,000 yards. He's a passing quarterback. He's a full, complete quarterback. And this other sucker right here, I can't stand him. I knew it, but I knew you was going to do this. I knew it. I knew what to do with you. Yep, and got all fat. Whole season and got all fat and out of shape. You don't look nothing like yourself no more. Now you got Sierra. You like, man, I got Sierra now. She done put it on me. I can come out here and look crazy. Same type of game. Packers look like crap the entire night. The defense was all over Aaron Rodgers. He's throwing pick sixes, everything. I knew Seattle would jag it. Thanks, Mark. Let's listen to Pete Carroll. Let's get Bennett out the way first.
It's just such a drastic thing to do that I wish that they would have had cooperation from more than one official and to talk about it and figure it out because it's such a big call.
All those rules, experts.
Yeah, it was a big call. Yeah, they got robbed out of a touchdown. Saved Aaron Rodgers. Because that's what they do. They got to make Aaron Rodgers look like he's great. But Russell Wilson, because he's with Sierra, what does he do? He cough up the football. And he barely got touched. Why? Because he fattened out of shape and been chasing the muff around all summer. And he going to use the season to try to get fit. I'm telling you, they put Odell Beckham on the same team. They put Odell Beckham on the same team as Aaron Rodgers. Woo! Odell Beckham and Aaron Rodgers, man, they gonna go to the Super Bowl. Because them two pansies are gonna be throwing right to each other. You take the ball. Now you take the ball. Now you take the ball. Now you take the ball. No, you take the ball. No, you take the ball. You take the ball. Is it what? 1st and 4? 1 and 4? No, I'm whatever you're for. Yeah. Aaron is not gay. Okay, Lassie. Okay, Lassie. You keep believing that all you want. That boy got a whole pack of Skittles in his house. He got a lifetime supply of Skittles. Olivia Munn, yeah. Where is she now? She left him. The contract was up. People talk about they getting married. No, they weren't. I was the one telling you they're not going to do that. And then his former boyfriend. This man was wearing pantyhose. He was wearing a thong on the football field. What pro football player wears a thong on the football field? He played football game and he forgot to change, I guess. He was still wearing a thong. Oh, you don't believe me? Okay. Nothing but a couple of clicks. Here we go. Which angle do you want to see it in? We'll blow it up there. Man's wearing a thong out on the football. It's raining, man. Hallelujah, it's the raining, man. It's raining, man. Hallelujah. You know what he said? That ain't a thong. It ain't. It's raining, man. That's a jock strap? What jock strap look like that? I can't get jiggy with this. It's a raining man. Hallelujah. It's raining man. Ah, ah. Let's take a look at the fake kiss. Who kissed a girl like this? Any of y'all who had women. Who kissed a girl like that? Why is his hands locked? He like, I don't even want to touch you. Trying to do it for the mediagram. Hey, he likes Skittles. What can I tell you? Got a lifetime supply of Skittles. Taste the rainbow. Hey, man. People know. I'm surprised the world ain't found out about all this yet. It's obvious. Who all seen Police Academy? When he go to that bar, the Blue Oyster Bar. That's that bar they go to. There it is. Dun, 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 dun. What in the world is he doing out there? Dun, 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 dun. What are they wearing? Brokeback Mountain Part 2. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. The Blue Oyster, baby. Wow. Hey, to each his own. Him and Adele Beckham, I swear you better check them. You gonna come in the door one day and find them playing with each other's rectum. Hey. Odell, wasn't he in like a hot tub or something with a bunch of dudes singing sexual healing or something? That was all I needed to see. Ain't no more evidence in the world. You should never. That's all I need to keep him away from me. When y'all playing catch, he playing jump rope and hopscotch. They be like, man, you don't want to run routes? Nah, man, I'm having fun playing this hopscotch. 1, 2, 3, 4. They be like, man, he don't even want to play ball. This went from the Giants to rumors. What do you mean, the Giants from rumors? He played for the Giants, don't he? He's supposed to. But yet, he getting sexual healing. Cause when he get that feeling, he wanna be in a hot tub with a hard leg. When he get that feeling. Oh, he going to fashion shows. Fashion shows. He's hanging out with Drake and Canadians. There's too much stuff going on over there. Hey, I'm sorry. We gotta bring these Skittle people out too. They got the Skittles all over the place. It's Reese's Pieces over here. No Skittles. Oh, Karceno had a good weekend. I don't know what you talk about. Karceno came up like, boy, I had some numbers this week, boy. I had like 32 on Saturday. On Friday night, I mean. Saturday, I hit him for like 31. Had a couple of assists, some dimes. I'll put some numbers up this week. Oh, I saw that. LeVar Ball craziness. I don't even think that was a show. But I'm going to talk about that later. That's getting its own video. Believe me, I'm going in. I'm on fire tonight. Pop, 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 pop. Everybody getting it. Everybody getting it. Everybody getting it. To everybody getting it. Nobody getting away. Locking it all down. Oh, it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. All right, I'm out here. I gotta get out of here.